Okay, today is the 27th of November. We've got just over 30 minutes to the NY Open. We're going to get to the charts in a bit. Just check the sound. Yeah. Yeah, all seems good. All right. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. This is the daily chart. Before we proceed with the analysis, today will be the last trading day for the week because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and let's just open up the calendar this week. Yeah. So tomorrow, 28th of November, is Thanksgiving, and then Friday is there is no news. Plus, it's Thanksgiving weekend, so I won't be trading the New York session these 2 days. And I will be back on Tuesday. I won't be here on Monday, so I'll continue the live streams. I'll resume the live streams on Tuesday, next Tuesday onwards. Okay. I won't be trading these 2 days because tomorrow is a holiday, U.S. holiday, and also because it's the Thanksgiving weekend. So Friday, Saturday, it's a long weekend. I don't anticipate a lot of volume. There might be volume. There might be the odd occasion of there might be a lot of volume, but I won't be trading Thursday and Friday, right? Because I never trade the Friday that comes after Thanksgiving. The Friday that comes after Thanksgiving, I never trade that day. Okay, and then the following week is NFP week, so that should be a good week. Okay, so back to the daily chart. So I said most of this since last Friday. I'll repeat all of this. I said it on Friday, I said it on Monday, I said it yesterday. I'll repeat all of this again. We did reach daily supply here. Price pushed up, reached daily supply. Also reached weekly resistance 2715. These lines have been on my chart for several weeks now, probably even for a couple of months. Did reach weekly resistance and then pushed straight down. In a single day, we made 1,000 pips. That's over $100 move on gold. And then I said for price to continue down, to come to this daily demand area, which is this area right here. To get here, it has to get through 2600 and it has to get through to 2586, which is tough, right? That's a psychological round number, and that's weekly support. So that's going to take time. But what had happened yesterday is we came to H4 demand. I'll show that in a second. And just as I anticipated, price created daily support and is pushing up. We've pushed past 2650. The next area of liquidity is H4 supply, and I'll show that in a second. Let's get to our trading chart. Okay, so before we proceed, I just want to do a recap of what we did yesterday, of yesterday's NY session. This is the trade that we took during the session, that I took during the session. Price, I had marked these entries before price got here. All these levels, 263835, 2639, 2641.73. You can watch yesterday's stream. I said if you're taking pending orders here, your stop loss should be just above that. I think 2645 would be your stop loss, and anticipate price to come to this light green area should be your TP level around the light green area, right? I waited, but me personally, I waited for M15 candle to close in my direction, which means a bearish candle close in my direction. This is that candle. And soon as price pulled back to weekly resistance, I took a trade there, right? Somewhere there I took a trade, and my stop loss and my stop loss was above this candle right here. So somewhere there, that was my stop loss, just above that candle. And the TP was 2618.18, right? All of this was shown yesterday on the live stream, and that was a 150 pip drop, right? That was a clean drop, 150 pips, and price got there. I also said once price comes here, this is a high liquidity area, and there's a high liquidity candle right here. We had marked this candle um, before the NY session opened yesterday. That was the candle that we had marked, right? That candle right there. So when price gets there, I said wait for an M15 candle to close in your direction. So this candle came dipped in. I had also placed this entry at placed a entry level here that you can take. If you did take this, your stop loss again would have to be under this light green area. It's always under the high liquidity candle or above the high liquidity candle, so which is that M30 candle. We had based the trade off this candle right here, so the stop loss would be just under that candle. And price did tap it perfectly to the pip and pushed up, right? We pushed straight up, I think about over 300 pips, and we're still pushing. Okay, so the reason this was marked, if you watch yesterday's stream, you'll see why we marked, why this is a high H4 demand zone, how I drew it, why I identified as a high liquidity zone, and why I drew this light green area as a liquidity area based off of a high liquidity candle. Okay, so let's get rid of all of these. And let's repeat the process for today. Okay. Right. This zone was drawn yesterday. The supply zone was drawn yesterday. That is the, sorry, just give me a second. Face is itchy. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I said this yesterday as well. This is the area that price is going to get to. Price always moves from one liquidity level to another liquidity level. Okay, so this is where price is heading to, this area right here. I'm not going to redraw this to save time. You can see how it was drawn yesterday. It's basically a supply level. There's a drop and a single basin candle and a drop there. And inside that, there's a liquidity candle. So let's extend this to the right. Extend this to the right as well. Yeah, should be good. Okay. In terms of demand, so these are the supply levels that we have, right? Price is heading to them. We're going to take a closer look at this area later. In fact, let me just get rid of this and we'll do this process again. So basically this is a drop, a base, and a drop. Okay, so that's a supply zone. We're going to look into that level and look for a high liquidity area, candle in that area. In terms of demand, there is demand right here. Rally, base, rally. That's a rally, and that's a single basin candle and a rally. And then there is all of this. That's a drop. These are all base-in candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base-in candles, and then a rally, and then a rally, this rally, and base rally. So we have a drop, a base, and a rally, and then a rally, a base, and a rally. Okay. I'm going to bring this level down here because this already has tapped into this. This wick has tapped into this level base here. So this low is 2707. Sorry, 6.7. Okay, and this low is 707, 759. Fine, perfect. So that's the closest H4 demand level that we have, closest to current price. Okay. Um, okay. Let's get rid of this as well. Let's move this here. Okay. The next one is here, but I don't think we're going to go there today. Yeah, that's 630 pips away. That's not going to happen. Okay, good. Now, this is a high liquidity zone because this supply took out this demand level. I explained this yesterday, right? That's a base right there, rally, 3 base-in candles and a rally, and this move down took out that, so that's a high liquidity zone, right? And that's where we're heading to. Let's check if these are high liquidity zones or not. So high liquidity zone is a zone that has taken out an opposing supply or demand zone, right? Let's go to the H1. It might be clear on the 1 hour. Yeah, so this, there's a 30-minute supply there. This high, this was the zone that we had marked yesterday. Let me redraw that zone. Let me redraw that zone. This was the zone that we had marked out yesterday. This high is 673. 673. Okay. Perfect. So this base broke above this base right here. This rally, this base, and we dipped back into it. Right? We dipped back into it. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind that we dip back. This is the candle, the liquidity candle that dipped into this zone to continue higher. Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour. There was supply right here, rally, 3 base-in candles and a drop, and this move did take it out. Yeah, it's not really this move that took it out. It's this move right here. This is the one that took it out. So we're going to look for a liquidity candle in here, right? I'm going to mark this area. Mark that base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to mark this as a high liquidity area. Only because weekly support is right here. Weekly support is right there, right? 2633. That's the reason I'm marking this. Because the zone that took out that supply level here is actually here and not here. But because this H4 demand zone is right, the weekly support level runs right through it, right in the middle of it, I'm going to mark that as a high liquidity zone, right? Let's take a look at the one below. This one. Um, yeah. Hmm. We did come, that's the candle, 148, and we came in 72. Yeah, it's not the half May mark yet. Let's zoom in a bit more. That's the liquidity candle right there. 146, 147 pips, and we came 70, not the 50% mark yet. So I'm going to mark this also high liquidity zone. It's still high liquidity zone. Yesterday it was a high liquidity zone and we haven't crossed the 50% mark yet. So, okay. Okay. Right. So those are the zones. Right. Now let's look at a specific candle in this area where price can pause, stop, okay, react to in this area. We've got 2674 weekly resistance, right? That's weekly resistance, right? Weekly support actually 2674 right there. So price can pause there and push down. That's very possible. So let's take a look at that area. That's a very big candle right there. 300 pip candle. Let's go to 30 minutes. 15 minutes. That's a 189 pip candle. That's too big as well. Let's go down to the 5 minute. And on the 5 minute, I think we have a winner on the 5 minute. That's 74, 75 pip candle. That is 59. Yeah, all the other candles are smaller. So that right there is a candle, and that candle after that is 75 pips as well. Yeah, so that's the candle right there. That's the one, the same one that we had marked yesterday. 454, 706. 454, 7.06. Okay. Yeah. So that's the area. And it's a 100 pip candle in the 15 minute. That zone is very wide. So might have to mark two areas there, 63. Yeah, we'll have to mark two areas there. 799,807. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a very wide zone. That's a 219 pip zone. So that's a 219 pips supply zone. So there are possible two liquidity candles in there. It's rare, but it does happen because when the zones are very wide, it does happen. Um, so basically, if this fails, that's why we're going to wait for confirmation. If this zone fails, if price breaks above this, then it's going to be heading to this candle right here. And if this works, the stop loss for this candle is above this light red area. If it fails and this works, then the stop loss for this is obviously above this candle right here. Okay, those are the two selling areas inside that zone. In terms of buys, there is this candle, 75 pip candle right here. That's a 95, 95, go down to the 15, 34, 44. Yeah, this candle is cleaner on the 30-minute. That's a liquidity candle right there. And it's right at weekly support. So let's mark that candle out. 848, 114. 48, 4. 44, 44, 44. It's 44. Yeah, this is very close. Just we'll have to do the numbers on this candle. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's this candle right here. Yeah, this candle. This high is 35.58. 35.58. Okay, perfect. I'd like to see price pull here, pull back here, but it might not happen. We might pull back to the EMAs and get a push up. That's fine too. But this is where we're heading, right? That's important to note that this is where we're heading. That's 155 pips from where current price is. This area, this light trade area is where we're heading to. And if you break that, then we're heading to this light trade area. That's what's important to remember. The direction where price is heading next. We're heading towards this. But we need to grab liquidity to push up. So we might grab liquidity from this light green area or from the EMAs and then push up. So we're going to wait to see what price does. There's no rush to just buy. Wait for a pullback to buy to head to this light red area. And the reason for that is that these areas, okay, sorry, these areas, right, this light green area right here, the high liquidity candle, the 30-minute candle right there, right, that you can see right here, this 30-minute candle, or this weekly support level 2633, or these EMAs, those areas are the areas that will give you a low risk, high reward, because if you do come here, high reward, right, higher probability trade. And those are the trades I want to take. I know price is heading here because it's heading to the next liquidity area, but I'm not just going to buy because where do I place my stop loss? So I want to see price come down, create some sort of a support, and then head up. That's the trade that I want to take. So until that happens, I'm waiting. Let's look at the area below. Let's just save this. Okay. Now, if price does come here, if it does drop and comes here, where is it most likely to react? There is a fairly large 1 hour candle right there. It's a 148 pip candle. There is that, which is a 165 pip candle. So let's take a look at that area. That's 160. That's 142. Let's mark the 160. It should be the same candle that we saw yesterday. Let's go down to the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, that's the one. It's 108. 382870. 2. Okay. Yeah, there is no larger candle in that zone. There is no larger candle than this in this zone. This is the largest candle. That's the one that we reacted to yesterday. And we dropped only, we came about 70 pips into it. There is still about 80 pips to go. So that's still a high liquidity zone with a high liquidity candle in it that can always push price back up again. So here's what, here's the analysis, right? So I'm looking to take a trade either from the EMAs here or from this light green area or from weekly support to push price up. If we break this candle low, if you break this candle low here, this candle low, if you break it, then we're coming back to this light green area right here, right? That's a 73, 75 pip drop. So then I'm going to wait for a reaction at this area to push price back up again. But that may not happen. Price might just come to this area or to this 2650, which is psychological round number, and then push all the way up. Okay, So these are areas of liquidity, 2650, the EMAs, this one or this one right here, the light green area, you see this zone right here, weekly support 2633, and if it gets through all of that, then it's coming to this light green area right here that I've marked. This area right here is where it's coming next, if it gets through all of this, which is unlikely. It's too many obstructions, too many very strong levels to get through um, to stop price. So it's going to react somewhere here to push back up, to go up again. That's the trade that I want to take. So until that happens, I'm going to wait. We've got about 2.5 minutes for NY open, and also we've created, important to note that we've created 1 hour support. Okay, we've created 1 hour support. So let's just wait. Okay, this candle has broken this low. This has broken this low. That's it. That's all old. Yeah. So we just have to wait. Wait for the next 15-minute candle to close, for NY session to open and the first 15-minute candle to close, and see what that does. Yeah, no top wick, no top wick. So we're going above this, easy. Once we break above this high, we're gonna go straight up here. That's a 75 pip move, straight up. Once we break this high, right? Once we break this high, we're going straight up. But we want to get in on a trade. I want to get in on a trade before that high is broken, somewhere down here, to take the trade up. That's about a 200 pip, 225 pip move up. That's the trade that I want to take. Clean space to the left. So I want to see support created to go up. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to wait for this NY open 15-minute candle to close. The 15-minute candle is going to open in about a few seconds, in about 50 seconds. Once that candle opens and closes, we're going to wait for that candle to close. The first 15-minute candle of the NY open. We're going to wait for that candle to close and then see if you have an opportunity or not. Okay, there's also news today which shouldn't do anything much, but we're going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for that. There is news in 30 minutes, right? Unemployment claims in 30 minutes. Doesn't really do much, but we could have a price could wick into a zone. So we're going to wait for that. So we're going to wait for another 30 minutes, basically. So this is the NY open candle. I'm going to wait for 30 minutes more before I decide to do anything. All right, 30 minutes. So I'll be back in a few minutes. 30 minutes. There's news in 30 minutes. It's not important news. I don't really consider these as important news events. They don't really do much, but price can always move into a zone. It can use these news events to move into a zone, right? And that's the reason I'm going to wait for this news event to decide. I'm going to wait for that, and then we see what we're going to do about it. Okay. 15 minutes more. We're going to wait 15 minutes more. This candle closed below 2650. Could be a liquidity grab. Um, I said that this area, yeah, this candle was a liquidity grab from this zone here that pushed price up, right? This candle was a liquidity grab from this area that pushed price up. So four, three, four. Yeah, so this candle grab liquidity, push up. Let's see if we come back to grab liquidity to head up, right? It's a 54 6 pip candle. That's a 59 pip candle. Yeah, could be right here. 576. Okay, we're gonna wait another 10 minutes. Let's see if this candle probably is gonna break this low, come down, and then the news candle might just push up, right? So we're gonna wait. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, this candle should break this low. It might break this low, come down, grab liquidity, and then the news candle could push up to that area right there. So we've created 1 hour support here. Also created 30-minute resistance, but that's okay. We're bullish. 1 hour support is more important than the 30-minute bullish 30-minute resistance. That's 30-minute resistance, but price is moving up. The high time frames are pushing up. The 4 is pushing up. We've broken below this low. That's a good sign. We've broken below the low. Grab liquidity, push up. Yeah, just wait another 8-9 minutes. Now let's see if you're going to take a trade. Okay, just we're gonna wait another 5 minutes. So we broke below this low. Gonna wait for this candle to close, and then we've broken two lows. We could push up. Could push up, or if the next candle immediately in the first minute breaks this low, then we're coming further down. Let's wait. Yeah, we're possibly coming down, further down. The next one should break this low and come down. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, the next one should break this low, come down. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Come probably touch this EMA, break below this low here. Yeah, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. They're still closing below 2650. Very likely heading further down. Got the EMA. There's an EMA right here and an EMA. There's a slow EMA. There's a fast EMA. It's probably going to tap one of them. So that's, yeah, it's going to drop another 50, 60 pips. Yeah. We are pushing up for today. I'd like to see a close above 2650 to head back to 2674, which can happen this week. Even 2700 again this week. That's very possible. But we have to wait. Right now we're closing bearish. We're closing below 2650. Got a few seconds left. We tap this, we're coming down. We should come down. If this closes bearish, the next one should come straight down, break this low and come down. Yeah, let's just take a sell there. 136. Two six four five seven six. Two, six. Yeah, we should expecting price to come down here. Tapped into this area. It was a liquidity candle. Expecting price to come to 45.76 to 645.76. It's a 65 pip drop. It should drop there. Let's see. Let's see. If this 5-minute candle closes bullish or comes up here, then I'm closing everything. Then we are probably pushing down. This is a liquidity grab to head up. If it closes bearish, then I'll hold my trade. If it closes under 26552, 2652, I'll hold my trade. If it closes above, I'm going to close everything, because then there's a liquidity grab to push up from 2650. I'm not going to hold it. We did come very close here. It has to break this low to continue down. Otherwise, this is a bottom wick to go up. If it doesn't break this bottom wick, if it doesn't break its own low, then we're heading up. This candle or the next candle needs to break this low to come down. Otherwise, if you break the high, we're going up. Now I'll close everything. Yeah, I wanted to see a tap of this green area or this EMA here to head up. But we might just be heading up from 2650. And if this is that wick to head up, then there's no point holding the trade. Then as soon as you break this high, you need to close. You need to manage risk. Yeah, seems like we are pushing up. This is the top, this is the bottom wick to head up. So as soon as we break this high, I'm closing. This high is 306. 306. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as we break that high, I'm closing everything. It's 40 pips on that. It's 9 pips on that. 49 pips. 4.9. 027,587. Yeah, that's a bottom wick to push up. But we didn't tap into this area. Just pushing up from, yeah, that's pushing up. Yeah, 15 minutes is closing bullish again, above 2650. So once this closes bullish, the next one should break the high and continue. Let's see if you can get a tap here into this, then I'll might take a buy here. If you get a tap into 2650 again. But these trades, I'm going to close these cells. There's no point holding them. Yeah, yeah, it's pointless holding them. We are heading high. Yeah, broke the high, broke the high. So important to manage risk. Let's wait for the 15-minute candle to close. Don't do anything, wait for the 15-minute candle to close. Let's see where it closes. We're gonna wait to see if the next one drops here. I'll take a buy. Stop loss under this to head up here, the original plan, because we're not coming further down. 2650 is holding. That was the liquidity grab from 2650, this candle right here, pushing up. Yeah, yeah. 6.8. I'm gonna take a buy right here. We'll take a buy right there. If we come back to 2650, I'll take another one. Yeah, we're pushing up. We're pushing up. So here TP, the TP that I want is it's 130 pips. What did I do? Two triple six. It's 130. Yeah, the cells were pointless. Not sure why I took them, but this was the originally anticipated move. That price could grab liquidity from 2650 or this EMA or this CMA or this light green area, right? And that's exactly what it's doing. So we should break this high now. This high is 2655. We should break that high. Once we break 2655, we should run up. We should run up. We need a close above 2655 and then we're heading to 2659. Once we have a close below above 2659, we're heading to 2666. We need 15. I need 15 minute. We need 15-minute closers above these levels, above 2655, above 2659, and then 2666. Yeah, this was the grub, the 1 minute. This was the grub right here of 2650. Once it grabbed, then just now we're pushing up. We have 1 hour support earlier. 4 hours pushing up. Have we broken this high? 53.80. High 50. Yeah, of course we've broken the high. Yeah, we're heading up. Yeah, there we go. That's the break. Just almost there. 2655. Once you break, we need a close above, 15-minute close above to head up. And this candle has no bottom wick, so the next one could come down and then head up. Could come back down to this 1 minute area right here. And if it does, that's where I want to take another entry. Yeah, so we tapped. Just get rid of this. No confusion. Two 65509. Okay, we tapped 5467. That was the tap. We need a 15-minute candle close above this, 5467, to get to 5907. 15-minute candle close above that will take us to 2666 or 2667. 2667 is the 2667. That's the area. Yeah, 2667. 2666. Yeah. Broke above. Perfect. Can get rid of that. So we missed this point, this entry 4576. We didn't miss it. It was there. Pre-NY had come and touched it. So the next time it didn't come there because 2650 was the liquidity area. And now we're heading up. Close above 2654 will get us to 2659. Close above 2659 should get us to 2667. It's probably going to wait for a pullback here before if I'm to add another position, because I want to see a pullback on the 15-minute, create a bottom wick here, and then head up. We got about 40 minutes for the NYSE open. So it's very likely that price pushes up here and then we range until NYSE open. We pull back and then after NYSE open we we begin to push back up again. So we're going to wait the next 15 minutes. We're not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything in 15, 20 minutes. Wait to get closer to NYSE open and then look for that pullback down closer to this area right here and then look for another push up. Yeah, as I said, price, the news didn't do anything. News did absolutely nothing. These news events don't do anything. This is this week news events. Nothing. These news events will not do anything. Last week news events, there was nothing, didn't do anything. Previous week, that's CPI, that's important. CPI, PPI, retail sales, those are big news events. Third and fourth week doesn't have, third and fourth week of the month rarely has any news events, any important news events. Yeah, we're heading towards 2659. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Got time. Okay. The reason I'm waiting is I want to wait for, as I said, I want to wait close to NYSE open, right? Because I think in the next 15, 20 minutes, or even next, yeah, in the next 15 minutes, next 20 minutes, there should be a pullback. 20, 25 minutes, there should be a pullback to head higher. Okay. Okay. This is the pullback before NYSE open. This is the expected pullback. Probably coming down to this area again. Should have waited, maybe waited here for a, yeah, coming probably here. Yeah, we could possibly push up from here or come back down to 2648 and then push up. Or we come back to this light red area, this green area again. That's possible too. Because we didn't come there. So we come there and then head up. That's very possible. Two 649. Yeah, this is the range, the price ranging at NYSE before NYSE that I was expecting. Usually happens. It's very slow today. Markets are gonna, NY session is going to be coming. The US is there's no trading tomorrow. It's a US bank holiday, so things are quite slow today. We might have a move in the Asian session tomorrow. Might have a big move in the Asian session tomorrow. This was at 49.69. I think we're probably going to come down. We had a 15-minute close above here, so we should be heading to 2659. Yeah, should happen. We had a 15-minute close. This is the pullback. Maybe not this candle, but the next candle should break this high. Not this one, but the next one, or the one after that should break this high. It's very slow. It's going to take a while. Price to get up to 2659. It's going to take a while. My only concern is that price hasn't tapped this EMA. Came very close. We didn't tap it. We tapped 2650 and we're pushing up, but at any point price can come down, tap the EMA and then head up. That's possible. No bottom wick again. So no bottom wick means price can come back down, grab liquidity. Okay, so this is going to take a while. We'll probably end the session here. So the idea is these trades, I'm going to manage risk on this trade once you break this low here. This low is 40.30. Yeah. Once you break this low, I'm going to close one of these positions, and then the next position I will close. I'll, I'll place my stop loss here under this, right? The idea is that price heads to 2666 or 2667 to this light red area. That's the next liquidity area. But we can always push back down, grab liquidity, and then head up. And that's the reason I'm going to manage risk at 264830, right? So that's, yeah. So yeah, no bottom wick. We came down. Okay. First 2659, then 2666 or 2667. But if you break this low here, 264830, I'm going to close 50%, and then the rest under this candle here, right here, 264587. TP is 2666 or 2667. Okay, that's it. So I'll be back here next Tuesday. Uh, Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Friday I won't be trading, tomorrow and Friday, and then on Monday I won't be here. Be back here on Tuesday. Okay. It's very slow. The market's very slow at the moment. I don't see it doing anything much. I think price doesn't have enough liquidity to head up. So we are coming to this area again. But price is trying to move back to this area to grab liquidity to push back up. This green area, either one of these EMAs or maybe this green area here to push price up, right? And that's a good 120 pips from now. Yeah. To the left, what's on the left of this? Yeah, we still haven't broken this high. It's nothing, just clean space. But we are pushing down. Okay. I'll be back on Tuesday. Okay. See you guys on Tuesday.